Hello friends, in this tutorial I will teach you how to put a bouquet of artificial flowers inside a Bobo balloon. I will teach you how to make a flying butterfly over a bouquet inside a balloon. You will not need any additional equipment, just a regular lighter will be enough. Let's get started. I use a very common double-layered butterfly, and at this stage it is very important to fix the butterfly correctly so that it hovers smoothly over the bouquet. I fix the butterfly with a thin fishing line. I need a fishing line about 80 centimeters long. I slide the fishing line into the hole first of the lower layer of the butterfly wings, and then into the hole of the upper layer. Next, I'll show you closer and in more detail. After the line was threaded through the butterfly's wings, I made 2 knots so that the structure would not disintegrate inside the balloon. The butterfly is ready. Now you need to take care of Bobo balloon. You need to determine the center at the top of the balloon. My balloon is asymmetrical, so I will determine the center by the nose of the balloon. If in the end there is a slight displacement, this is not a problem. It is necessary to cut off the upper seam quite a bit, for example, half a centimeter. Now I'm cutting off the beveled part of the balloon's nose. The next step is to stretch the neck of the balloon. Place 2 fingers, 1 hand and 2 fingers, the other hand in the neck of the Bobo balloon to the end of neck. Look carefully, the seam of the Bobo balloon should be between the middle and index finger of each hand. In this case, the balloon does not tear along the seam. Now pull the neck of Bobo balloon in different directions, and it will stretch perfectly. Now I attach the fishing line to the paintbrush, thread it through the Bobo balloon and pull it through the hole. The neck of the balloon is perfectly stretched, so it is not difficult to put a butterfly inside. I'm pulling up the fishing line to the required level. I decided to make a small distance from the seam of the balloon to the butterfly, about 2 centimeters, so that the butterfly hovered directly over the flowers. Now I have bent the fishing line to the other side, and with a lighter I seal the seam of the Bobo balloon on both sides. After soldering with a lighter, be sure to allow a little time for the seam to cool down. So, the seam is well sealed, the outer part of the fishing line melted after soldering, and just fell off. Now I'm inflating a balloon. I knew in advance that it was curved. I'll show you how to make a balloon perfectly symmetrical. Start inflating the Bobo balloon with an air generator, and as soon as you notice that the balloon has deformed, stop inflating and quickly twist the neck of the Bobo balloon so that the air does not escape. Look, one half of the balloon is bigger than the other. Place the Bobo balloon under your arm. The larger side should be at the back and the smaller one in front. press down on the larger half of the Bobo balloon. The air will begin to move into the smaller half and stretch the walls of the Bobo balloon. Next, I will continue to inflate the Bobo balloon using an air generator. Pay attention to the seam. You will see that the seam will be perfectly smooth and the balloon will be symmetrical. Look, the balloon has become perfectly symmetrical. Now I will show you how to place a bouquet of artificial flowers inside a Bobo balloon. In order not to injure or tear the balloon with the sharp ends of the flowers, I used cellophane. I stir the bouquet inside the cellophane and then shove it into the balloon. If necessary, you can add air to the balloon. When the bouquet is already inside, I remove the cellophane. Do it carefully and quickly. Use scissors if necessary, but be careful. Now I'm stretching the tail of Bobo balloon nicely. If the bouquet of your composition have a stem, for example, it should be short, then the long tail of the balloon Bobo can be tied under the stem. This is a very convenient and reliable fixation. The air does not come out of the balloon. I decided to leave the long stem and show how fixation occurs in this case. After I stretched the tail of Bobo's balloon, I prepared a green balloon for modeling. I use a green balloon for modeling so that the color matches the color of the stem. I cut off the top of the balloon so that no air accumulates in it and does not interfere with fixation. At the same stage, I turn on the hot glue gun to warm it up. Before inflating the balloon, I added a little paper decor, the color of the bud. Now I am inflating a balloon. Please note that it is not necessary to inflate a balloon larger than its factory size. In this video, I am using an 18-inch balloon. Look how beautifully the butterfly begins to hover over the bouquet. Look how beautifully the butterfly begins to hover over the bouquet. When you wrap the neck of the Bobo balloon with a balloon for modeling, be sure to pull balloon for modeling so the fixation will be more reliable. After I have tied the Bobo balloon, I add a sufficient amount of hot glue inside the nose of the Bobo balloon. It is advisable to fill with hot glue the entire space between the stem and the tail of the Bobo balloon. I filled only the lower part with glue to show you how the air comes out of the balloon. You can see how a bubble formed from the base of the balloon to the place where I made the gluing. I'm doing a control gluing the bottom of the tail of the balloon together with the stem, and everything will be very securely fixed. No air will escape. Look, the bouquet is not quite stable now. When I make a pen and glue the decor, the bouquet will be fixed smartly. I wrap the stem of the bouquet along with the nose of the Bobo balloon with one more green modeling balloon, sized to 160. Pull out the modeling balloon well during wrapping. I decided to shake the bouquet a little to distribute the paper decor. So, let's continue. I use floral double-sided paper, size 50 by 50 centimeters. I need to cut the paper into 4 equal parts. I am putting 4 pieces together in the form of triangles with an offset. I turn the balloon over, put first 2 pieces of floral paper on top and fix them with a piece of a balloon for modeling. Then I flip the balloon over again and decorate the bottom of it. I fold each triangle 3 times and fix it with a hot glue gun. I decorate the place of gluing with a satin ribbon 2 centimeters wide in the color of flower buds. And I also add a little hot glue to fix the tape. A delicate and beautiful bouquet with a fluttering butterfly is ready. I am glad to share my experience with you. Thank you for watching us.